The Government of India is maintaining no record of the arrests of civil rights activists, the Ministry of Home Affairs (MHA) said in response to a question in Parliament on Tuesday. This response comes in the wake of a press release by the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights citing an increase in the restrictions on NGOs and arrests of civil rights activists in India. Minister of State for Home Affairs, G. Kishan Reddy said that the National Crime Record Bureau (NCBR) does not maintain any specific data on the arrests detention of civil rights activists. The question in this regard was posed by Lok Sabha MPs Mohammad Javed, T.N. Prathapan and Kani K. Navas. In their question to the MHA, the members of parliament had asked whether cases of arrests and/or detention of civil rights activists for carrying out peaceful dissent are rising in the country and if so, the details thereof. Whether the government has taken cognizance of concerns expressed by the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights over the rise in arrests and/or detention of civil rights activists in India for carrying out peaceful dissent, if so, the government's response in this regard, if not, the reasons thereof, the second part of the question said. In addition, the MPs also asked whether the government has the data of civil rights activists who are arrested or detained for Bhima Koregaon case, anti-CAA protests and if so, the details thereof. Responding to the question, for Home Affairs G. Kishan Reddy said NCRB is the central agency which compiles the data on crimes as reported by states and UTs and publishes the same in its annual publication. The latest published report is of the year 2019. The National Crime Record Bureau does not maintain any specific data on arrests and/or detention of civil rights activists. Therefore, making any inference regarding trend of arrest and/or detention in this regard is not possible, Reddy said. The minister went on to add that the Government of India has taken note of the press release dated the 20th of October 2020 issued by the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights on the restrictions on NGOs and arrests of activists in India and has responded to it appropriately. Further, there are safeguards available under the Constitution of India and various statutes including the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993 for ensuring protection of human rights, the Ministry of Home Affairs said in its response.